On IMDb, Olivia Chell calls Cape Fear greasy. Who in their right mind would watch a legendary film like Cape Fear and think, oh, yeah, I like this film. I'm doing nothing this Wednesday. Let's remake this mother. No, 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 no. When you watch the original, what really slaps you in the mouth and spits in your eye is, of course, Mitchum's terrifying performance. He sleazes through the movie with such confidence and threat, a legend. Now, I'm all about De Niro, but Christ, he isn't suited to this role at all. His accent is hilarious, his hair is greasy, and his attitude too scowly to be taken seriously. The remake, in particular the final scene on the boat, lacks the subtlety and menace that the original held. De Niro's mental yelling and hollering no match for Mitchum's silent smile. I think by trying to make the new version as graphic as possible, it became a bit ridiculous, and I was more inclined to laugh than hide behind the sofa. I can't condemn anyone for liking the new version, especially if they haven't seen the original. But come on, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. 1 star. I like that they thought De Niro's hair was so greasy. That should be the title of their review. Greasy. Hello, hello, and welcome to the Royds Revue podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
And we're back this week to talk about 1991's Cape Fear for Ooh Boy, I'm so scared. I'm so scared I'm gonna die-ctober.
Boy, am I so spooked that I might have dropped a duker in my jorts. October.
It also continues on Scorsese. Wow.
Yeah, a little bit.
Isn't that cool?
Isn't it just?
Isn't that racial cool?
Very cool. Very good. Very, very good.
Andy, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm actually getting over a little bit of a throat thing that I had.
You're the throat goat, right, baby?
Don't call me baby after calling me throat goat. Yes, I am. But
oh my gosh.
Yeah, other than that, I'm doing well. How are you, Robert?
I'm good. Did you just call me Robert?
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever called me Robert
I
before.
don't think so either. Pretty weird.
It is weird. It is. I'm all thrown off. But I'm good. Have you ever seen Cape Fear before?
I had seen it. How about you?
Only the Simpsons version.
Yes. Is that the second Sideshow Bob episode or the third? I can't remember.
It's early. It's like the second or third. It's like the fourth or fifth season.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
But so I was watching this the whole time, just waiting for the rake.
Yeah.
I just kept waiting for De Niro.
Scene where De Niro steps on 1,000 rakes.
I just kept waiting for it. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah. No, that's good stuff.
I liked this a lot, actually.
I like it a lot as well. I will say, I think it falls apart in the third act.
I like the third act.
Also, like, kind of literally falls apart in the third act. That boat is disintegrated to like a molecular level.
But I thought this was really good. But Andy, can you answer a question for me? I do have a question for you right at the start of the show. Is that crazy? Am I allowed to do that? Question.
Nice. Yes, you are allowed to do that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What year did this movie come out?
This came out the year of our Megazord, 1991.
Ooh.
I was also born this year.
You were Bjorn that year?
I was a baby Bjorn that year.
Wow. Baby born.
Nice.
Was this a big year for movies?
This was for sure a big year for movies. Our famous segment.
Previous episode, Terminator 2 Judgment Day came out.
Check that shit out. Both the movie and the episode.
Yes.
The quietness of the goats. The silence of the lambs.
Oh, that's very good. I didn't even think about that.
Thanks.
Ooh, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, starring Kevin Costner.
Wow, everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z, Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan.
Oh, it's one of those years, huh?
I guess so.
Where they probably released like 6 of those movies.
Yeah, I think they did like 2 or 3 a year.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. They're not. They're of course not canon, Robbie. They're not canon. They don't fit into the canon, Robbie.
Okay, man. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. The Secret of My Ooze? Pineapple.
Very good. Very, very good. Secret of my ooze. Gonorrhea.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
JFK came out.
That's JFK, Robbie.
What?
Yeah, you darn fool. I guess Kevin Costner was pretty busy that year, huh?
I guess so.
Point Break.
Never seen it.
It's you ever see Fast and Furious? Other previous episode?
Yes, I have.
Well, it's just that, but they're surfing. And they
Okay.
rob banks.
Oh, Andy, a movie about your asshole, The Grand Canyon.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very, very good. A movie about your asshole. Just give me a minute.
Okay, yeah, take your time.
Shit. I should have found the movie first.
Probably.
Yeah. Dead Space. Because your ass is... There's a lack of blood flow to your ass.
Oh my.
It's
I need a
dying
doctor right now.
It's dying and it's going to fall off.
The movie One Good Cop, which is just true about how many good cops there are in New York.
Very good. But the Doors.
Oh, with Val Kilmer as Jim Morrison. I was hoping that was going to be the same number of syllables, but I realized as I said it, it wasn't.
Yes, that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a movie called
never seen it.
I've seen it a long time ago. It's pretty good.
Yep.
Oliver Rock directed that.
Oliver Stone, Robbie.
Yeah.
All right.
The movie December came out. You ever see the prequel to that, November?
Very good. Very, very good, Robbie. Very good. All right. I was gonna make a joke, but I think it's too much.
No, now you have to say it.
It's in poor taste, and it's too much.
Andy.
Okay.
Andy is
It's a movie.
pussy.
It's a movie starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's called Double Impact, and that's what me and my buddy do to your mom.
I don't think it was too much.
It
wasn't very good.
Right.
The
it's just
delivery
not
was
worth
off. It was too wordy. No, let's just judge it. I'm just going to judge your joke writing ability now.
Yeah. Also, I would never.
Yeah. Why, you saying my mom's ugly?
I really dug myself in the hole with this one, Robbie.
Oh, man, there aren't that many movies that I recognize or movies I can make jokes about.
Thelma and Louise came out. That's, of note, I guess.
It is. Oh, The Last Boy Scout. I guess he's the last one because the rest of them are buried under your basement, huh, Andy?
Yep. Get ready for a lot of jokes like that for this episode.
Yeah. Oh, man, a movie about your mom came out called The Boneyard. I'm so sorry.
I mean, look, I started it. Right? And you finished it, and that's okay. There's really nothing this year. This is not a very big year for movies.
A movie about you, Afraid of the Dark.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But I guess if it was about you, it'd say People afterwards.
Okay. Yep, he got it. He's a rude dude.
Dragon Ball Z, Cooler's Revenge. Like, you stole my cooler.
It's actually Frieza's non-canon brother.
Freezer and Cooler?
Yep. And they're
Cool.
You know what their dad's name is?
Freezer. No, refrigerator.
No, it's King Cold.
All right.
So in Dragon Ball, everybody's name is like a pun. Like literally everyone. Like all the Saiyans. Yeah, all the Saiyans are vegetables. Like Vegeta, vegetable. Kakarot, carrot. Nappa is a type of cabbage.
Vegeta is not a vegetable. I've seen him moving in the series.
Oh, good. Gosh, Robert.
That's two.
That's two. Raditz is radish. You know, it just keeps going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hook came out.
Who?
Hook.
Oh, Hook.
Looky, I've got Hooky.
Wow. Hook is not as good as you remember.
I agree with that. I saw it. I tried watching it a few years ago. I was like, this is pretty boring.
Yeah, watched it like about a year ago, and I was like, this is not very good. Well, anyway, you know?
Very good. Very, 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 very good.
I made myself a nice smoothie this morning.
I had a smoothie yesterday.
You know what? Let me tell you a story about what happened to me this morning.
I can't wait.
Okay? I know that this is, irrelevant, but email in roydsreview@gmail.com if this has ever happened to you. We got a watermelon yesterday. Right? Like a big-ass watermelon.
Uh-huh. I'm already scared about where this is going.
Email in if you ever got a watermelon.
All right.
What if that was the whole story?
I'd be disappointed that you wasted my time and the listeners.
Yeah, no. So, we got a watermelon. I set it on the chair because the table, we had all the other groceries on it. I set it on the chair. And then I just left it there. I was like, whatever. I'll cut that open tomorrow. So, I wake up this morning, walk into the kitchen, and I see, like, liquid all over the floor. And I'm like, one of the cats knock over their water. And I was like, this is a lot of water. I look, their bowl is, like, full. I'm like, okay, nobody knocked over anything. And then I hear, like a whistling. It's like, what the fuck is that? And I look, and the watermelon is, like, sputtering. It's like... And, like...
That's amazing.
It's, like, foaming. Like, shit is coming out of this watermelon. And then I'm looking, and the trail of juice is coming from the watermelon. This thing, like, exploded overnight.
Okay, let me ask you a question. How big was the hole in the watermelon?
Tiny, like smaller than like a dime.
So here's the question I'm going to ask to you.
Okay.
Is it possible your cat bit into the watermelon?
No.
Okay.
No.
Is it possible that in your sleep you walked up to the watermelon and stuck a tiny little bomb inside of it?
That is possible. I've been known to do that.
That's a problem in several ways, Andy. Andy, we need to
name one.
Well, you know what? No, we live nowhere near each other, so you can't get to me. Yeah, do it.
Okay. But yeah, I had to I picked up the watermelon and it felt like partially hollow. It was fucking gross. So we didn't eat it, Robbie.
Waste of money.
It was a waste of money because you know what I looked up right after? I looked up foaming watermelon. And the first thing that came up was like, yeah, don't eat that. And I was like, yeah, okay, duh.
Oh, I would have eaten it just for the
fun of it. Took a big old bite.
Uh-oh.
And then I shat out my skeleton.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my story about my watermelon.
Awesome story about your watermelon, dude. The Fisher King also came out in 1991.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
All right, so Cape Fear.
Yeah, I like the opening. Oh, actually, before we get into Cape Fear, Peninsula Scare?
Oh, like Cape. Okay, I see what you did. That's good.
Archipelago Frighten.
Okay. Jacket instead of a cape.
Okay, I like it.
Jacket. Ah.
Okay. Island Afraid.
Very good. You already used Archipelago?
Yeah.
Damn.
I said Archipelago Frighten. I have these written down.
Damn. I haven't written any down since Wreck-It Ralph. Check that episode out as well.
Very good. Key Terror. It's like a key.
Okay. Like Florida Keys.
Yeah.
Nice.
Islet Dread.
Islet.
Yeah.
These are deep cuts for
Pretty.
geological terms.
You want a deep cut? You ready? Home Panic.
What's that? I don't even know what that is.
The same thing as everything else I fucking said. Just a
Oh,
thing in a body of water. Who fucking knows? Who fucking
okay.
knows?
Okay.
Scarf Fear instead of cape.
Very good. Very
Yeah.
good. I could tell you didn't write that one down.
Nope. I didn't even think about the cape aspect of it other than bodies of water and land around to them.
Okay. Okay.
Inlet. Inlet. I don't know. Inlet anxiety.
There you go. All right.
I don't know. That's the episode, everybody.
Oh boy. What a bad episode.
I really like the opening credits of the water and the text is distorted and everything.
Yeah, and the score is very good.
Yeah. I also love when they just show the eyeball in the water. It's very creepy, the opening.
Yeah, this is a real spook fest of a movie.
Gee, it's almost like it's October.
Very good. Yeah. My first note is, wow, your boy is shredded.
Yeah, yo, De Niro's looking good, baby.
He's fucking 48.
I know.
The hell?
He's looking great in this.
You don't look that good in the 90s when you're 48.
Robbie D does.
Yes, you do. Jeez, I'm crawdad.
I love when he's getting out of prison. And like, what about your books? He goes, already read them.
Yeah.
I love De Niro in this. I think his accent is incredible. It's over the top.
I agree. I think he's doing
a bang-up
job. Yeah.
That weird lisp he does.
A little bit, yeah.
Did you forget about your restraining order, counselor? We're just two counselors working it out.
Yeah, no, he's very good. You know who else is very, very good in this?
Juliette Lewis.
Juliette Lewis.
She's awesome.
Holy shit. That's the most convincing, like, confused teenager I've ever seen.
Well, she's only like 18 or 19 years old when they were filming this.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, she was so good.
In the 90s, she was in like everything.
Yeah. And rightfully so. Juliette Lewis is a great actress.
Yeah.
I also think Nick Nolte and Jessica Lange are really good in this.
I agree. I just think the standouts are Bobby D and Julie Lou.
Very good. Very, very good. What a time it must have been to just be able to light a cigar in a movie theater.
Yeah. I don't even know if he was allowed. I just think everybody was just kind of scared of him.
He is the most obnoxious with that laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a genuinely imposing and terrifying person. Like,
yes.
We know De Niro can do scary because, like, even like Taxi Driver, he was it's kind of a spook fest in that. Like, and in this, you know what's even spookier than like demons and like ghosts and monsters and shit is like real home invasion type shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking terrifying. And this movie's like a slow boil. It's just like fucking constantly like shit's getting raised higher and higher and higher, and then it all explodes at the end. Like at the end, I don't know, that's where it kind of loses me. But we'll get to that.
Well, you could tell right away that like he's tracked them down. He's kept his eyes on them.
Yeah.
And
he knows everything.
Yeah, because when they revealed that he paid for their ice cream and he's just sitting there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh fuck. That's
a scary fella.
Yeah, that's scary as fuck. And then the car just being gone is sick. Realistic? No.
No, not at all.
But it's fucking sick.
Yeah. My second note is Lee Heller. I barely know her.
Very, very, very good.
Thank you. Yeah, the Shit, I forgot.
Sick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm not used to?
What's that?
I'm not used to a youngish looking Nick Nolte.
Yeah, like in my mind, he's always been an old man.
Yeah. And just
Yeah.
seeing him here, I'm like, oh, he looks really good here.
Yeah.
I also think him and Jessica Lange are a very believable couple.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I like how before any shit really goes down, they seem like a good, like nice, fun, regular family.
Yeah.
And then like as soon as like he tips the scale, like I mean, yeah, he kills their dog. Actually, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
So like, but immediately they fall apart, and then like it gets into why they fall apart, and it's because they have a troubled history,
Right. I mean,
or like
you
with
could tell,
unfaithfulness and shit.
right? Juliette Lewis is unhappy from the beginning of the movie. And at first, it just seems like she's an angsty teen.
Right.
And then it gets further and further into why she's genuinely unhappy because we see Nick Nolte trying to fuck some woman,
Right.
this woman, Lori, or it's just not going well because she says, is marriage synonymous with deception? And then we find out later that he has been a serial cheater.
Yes. Infidelity.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
I know words. So like, yeah, that is good. And Jessica Lange shines in that scene where he's on the phone with her.
Yes.
And yeah, she's just fucking she's like, you're a real son of a bitch. You know that? We moved all the way out here so you could get away from it, and you fucking found it. You dickhead. And like
right. And then he really spin. Yeah.
I liked that he's not a good guy. Like in that sense.
Right. He's a real fucking scumbag because he's really spinning a yarn on her.
Yeah, he fucking gas lamps her, as you say.
Very good. Yeah, what are they in San Diego? The way he's gas lamping her?
Nice. What is this? Fucking 19th century London?
Sick.
Because they got gas lamps.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Thanks, man.
But
yeah, that stuff's great, and I like that. I also read that Scorsese was like he kept turning this down because the family was written to be like all hunky dory and great, and he was like, "Nah, I want a miserable family," so he made them miserable.
I like that a lot.
Yeah,
I really liked it, and I really like that Jessica Lange really sticks up for herself here. She doesn't take his shit.
Yeah,
because he does. He spins this yarn, and he's like, we have to work as a team, and then he's sleeping on the couch.
He's in the doghouse.
Yeah, and she's like, because you could tell right after this movie they're getting a divorce.
Yeah, I mean, Juliette Lewis as the narrator, she kind of like bookends it as a narrator.
Yeah.
And she's like, she just says, "Oh yeah, we never talked about it again, at least not with each other." So like, we don't know if they got divorced.
That's true. That's true. I would have just imagined that they would.
I would also assume. Yeah, like once we get through this, we're fucking done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This movie really has a great supporting cast too, because we got former presidential candidate Fred Thompson as Nolte's boss.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, he was also an actor, but he also ran for president.
Right.
Of course, the great Gregory Peck shows up as the lawyer.
Yep. He was in the original, I believe.
Yes. And that dude, even at this age, is really controlling the scene here.
Yeah.
Dude just had a presence.
Disbarred.
Yeah. These guys, this clearly either fake or dyed mustache.
Yeah. This was his last role in a movie.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
And he retired. I love it.
Yeah.
Actors used to retire. Some of them still do. Thank you, Gene Hackman.
Yeah. Although, have you seen a picture of him lately?
He's 92. The fact that
92.
he's out. Yeah.
Damn.
The fact that he's out and about getting coffee. I don't care. Yeah, he's thin. Who cares?
Yeah.
I think he looks awesome.
Yeah. I mean, is Dick Van Dyke retired?
I think he still appears in things.
Yeah.
He was in a car accident recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he all right?
Yeah.
Good. I like Dick Van Dyke.
I think everybody does.
Yeah, who doesn't? I was about to say.
I have no idea. I love when Nolte and Lang are
More like
talking.
penis van lesbian.
Very, very good. That is for the record books, Andy. I'm going to submit this to Congress.
See how quick I was? How I interrupted you?
Yeah. So you were really quick on that one.
Shit.
I loved how Nolte and Lang, when they're talking about marijuana, they have pretty lax views on weed for 1991. But then it
Yeah.
felt like the studio made them say something. Like, it's not like necrophilia or bestiality.
Yeah.
I was like, is that really what we're going to compare it to?
Who the fuck said it was?
Like, it'd be one thing to be like, it's not like cocaine or heroin. Fine.
Right.
Yeah, but necrophilia and bestiality, my word.
Yeah, that's fucking heinous.
Yeah, that's the Jafaris Power Hour.
Robbie, you son of a bitch.
Some Army Hammer shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Armand Hammer, so you can help clean it up afterwards.
There you go.
What I meant to say.
Honestly, though, who the fuck names a kid Army when their last name is Hammer? Who names a kid Army? It's a dumb name, and I'm glad that he's done.
Okay, man.
Also because of the cannibalism. That's
Yeah.
weird. That's weird.
Yeah. Well, also his birth name is military.
That's funny. That's good stuff. I assumed that his first name was just Arm, and then people called him Army. You know,
I have no idea.
maybe he was born just an arm,
That's very possible.
and the doctor was like, "The rest will grow in eventually."
Maybe his name is Armand or something like that. Like that's a pretty common name,
Yeah, that's
Armand.
true.
And he just didn't want to be Armand Hammer.
Yeah.
I like how we're talking about this and we're not Googling him. We're not going to look it up. We're just going to speculate on his name. Who cares? Fuck him.
Yeah, who fucking cares? He's a weird guy.
Yeah. All right. What makes this movie so great to me is so we learned that Nolte's like kind of a piece of shit husband or whatever.
Yeah.
But I love that it opens up this ethical question of if you're a lawyer and a public defender and De Niro is a monster, are you doing the right thing by doing your duty and defending him? And so the fact that he withholds this evidence and then later on is excellent.
Yeah. Yeah. And like he does the wrong thing as his lawyer, but he does the right thing as like a decent human being.
Right.
You know? And yeah, I mean, I think that, like you said, that does raise an ethical question because, like, you know, lawyers, like, sometimes you're defending a fucking monster, and it's like, do I let this guy go free?
But in theory, a public defender, which he used to be and is no longer in this movie, a public defender, in theory, is a good lawyer.
Right.
You know, you have to be there for the public. You are a public defender defending this guy. And in a way, yes, you did the right thing, but it's also good that you are no longer a public defender because who decides when you are the moral police?
Right.
So I thought that was really, really interesting.
I agree. I also like how they do a pretty good job of showing that with the family, they don't really listen to the daughter, Juliette Lewis, Danny, right?
I didn't really write down a lot of the names of the characters.
But yeah, because she's always like popping in at the end of scenes, and they're like, not now. And she's like, oh, okay. And then like when De Niro's character like gives her attention, and it's in like the prime of her fucking sexual awakening as a teenager, and he's like telling her all this shit she wants to hear, and all he's like, hey, your parent, he's like pushing her away from her parents. He's saying like, hey, they don't trust you, that they're gonna scold you, they're gonna like, they don't like you, come with me. And she's like, okay. And then he fucking smooches her, I was like, oh, that whole scene was fucking,
Oh, so uncomfortable.
man, but
Yes,
also so well acted by
yeah,
both of them. And I can see why they would both get nominated for this movie.
yeah. Well, you could see he's done his research on this family. He knows they're having problems,
Yeah.
and he knows she's unhappy, so he's just going for it.
Yeah.
And it's terrifying.
Yes, it is, truly. And like when she figures out, she's like, wait, you're not a teacher. And he's like, what are you going to do about it? And she's like, I don't know. And he's like, well, let me tell you what I'm going to do. And like, it's just, ugh, yeah, yucky.
Yeah.
Makes me go,
Because he plays like the good guy or like the victim to her. Because he has the line like every man has to go through hell to reach his paradise.
yeah. And they're like bonding over literature and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, yucky, 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 yucky.
I hate it. He also at one point hangs upside down like Michael Keaton's Batman.
Do you think?
No.
Yeah, nice, nice.
It doesn't work. It just didn't work.
It's just it's cool though. The other scene that I really liked was when like Nick Nolte goes up to him in the diner. He's like, "Hey, if you don't back off, something bad might happen." And little did he know he was recording him. That's the thing. He's a pedophile. He's a terrible man, but he's very cunning.
Yeah.
Like super smart.
Well, again, he spent 14 years learning how to read. He spent 14 years learning the law.
Yeah. He even says at the end, he's like, spent 14 years and I became more than a man.
Yeah.
It's like, I became a Batman. Yep, it's a callback. But yeah, that's truly terrifying, petrifying shit.
Yes, I was petrified. I was frozen. I was like, I couldn't move. It was
Very
horrifying.
Good. Very good. Yeah.
I love the three dudes go to beat the shit out of De Niro, and he's just like, nah.
Yeah, he like takes it at first, and he's like, okay, my turn.
Yeah. Then his monologue is fucking great.
Yes. Yes. He's like, I am God and God is me.
Yeah. I didn't write down any of that. I was just like, this is amazing. I fucking loved it.
Yeah. No, it's again, terrifying shit.
Yeah.
It's like, not only is he outsmarting me at every turn, but he is also way more physically dominant than I'll ever be. I'm a pencil pusher over you, you know?
Right.
That being me being Nick Nolte, obviously.
And when you see that De Niro is able to just take all this, or Max Cady is able to take all this punishment, at one point he mentions the abuse he took in prison.
Yeah, he does.
And it starts to make sense. Like he went through that. He's going to be able to just withstand pretty much all of this.
Right.
Like it does not matter. What do you think of the PI that Nick Nolte hires?
I think that guy's an idiot.
I love that he was just a bumbling fool.
Yeah, and like he'd call afterwards and be like, oh, "I got to tell you, those three guys, I thought they do it, but it turns out they didn't. That's all right. I'll get three other guys. It's cool." And Nick Nolte's like, "No, you fucking dunce, my family." Yeah.
Well, I love De Niro just like makes him in the diner. Guys bought your breakfast. He's like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, and then he just like threatens him, like, my guy. He also has like I don't know who the actor is. He's got like a permanent dumb guy face.
Yeah.
Like all the time. I also thought it was absolutely hysterical when he died. Because he's like, long night, huh? And then he's De Niro's in the dress and he's like, yeah.
Yes. That was such an awesome death, though. De Niro just disguised as the housekeeper. Also, did you see what he was drinking, the PI, at that point?
Yeah, he kept mixing Pepto-Bismol and like Jack Daniels.
Oh,
right. What are you doing? My guy, go to a doctor.
And then Nolte slipping and falling in the PI's blood is hilarious.
Yes, and also like, and everybody again to speak to their great acting in this movie. Everybody has a good react. They're all like, "Oh my god!" He slips and
Yeah.
falls, and they like try to help him up, and like, and that's
The
she
Benny Hill music
discovered.
starts playing.
Yeah, that's my family. Yeah. Well, I liked how the daughter finds sexist the book under
Yeah.
the thing, and I also like how they
You've been accused of being a sexist.
no I've been accused of running the census. I go door to door. Yeah.
Okay. So you've been helping with the gerrymandering.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
100%.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Just want to make sure.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I like how even the very first like real offense that he does to the family, like he kills the dog, right?
Right.
And then they say like, okay, well, was he in the house? And he's like, no. Like, well, then how did he poison the dog? And he's like, I don't know. I just know he wasn't in the house. But right there, he's been in the house. He's
Yeah.
been in the house the whole fucking time. Because like the piano wire's missing from that one key. And that's what he uses to kill what's her name and what's his face?
That's it. No, what's his name and what's her face?
Yeah, that's like what they're credited as.
Yeah.
And that is spooky as fuck. He's been in the house the whole fucking time.
Yeah. He's horrifying.
That's what I have to say.
It's legitimately scary because it's believable. It's realistic.
Yes. And that's why the third act kind of loses me. Because like this whole movie is pretty grounded. And then this man strapped himself to the bottom of their car for like more than a few states, right? Like
I have no idea how long I drove. I genuinely don't. That didn't bother me at all. I did not care.
okay. And like if that was it, fine. That's fine. I didn't like all the boat stuff.
Ooh, see, I really liked it.
I liked it at first, but I think it devolves into like a slasher movie
Okay.
where like he just keeps coming back. And that's cool. But the way it's edited is very jarring and it's really hard to tell. Like whenever there's any action going on, it's really hard to tell what the fuck is going on, who's where.
Okay, I can understand. I think it's supposed to be that like that in a way because it's supposed to show the storm and just the chaos that's happening. But
Sure.
your critique is fair.
Yeah, and I don't know. It just keeps going, and at a certain point, I'm just like, I don't really care. Also, like, it ends, and that's it. She's just like, yeah, we never really talked about it, and I guess that goes to say like they continued to not communicate as a family because that's really their problem. I would have liked to see that they all beat him with like communication. Like they learn something at the end, but they don't in this movie. It's just like, again, like I've been saying, all scores timber. It's like Scorsese just does like, oh, look at this crazy shit. And that's really
see,
it.
I disagree. See, I think here is it's supposed to be just be a horror movie or a scary movie, like a thriller.
Right.
So I don't think there's supposed to be really a lesson here. I think you're not even supposed to think about that. It's just, I think if she doesn't say anything, you're probably going, all right. Like you don't even think about that.
Yeah.
But I think it's just to show you that like this family, that cycle is not going to stop because they've been through shit before and they're just going to continue to go through shit.
Yeah. Like also you guys should definitely, all three of you should go to therapy.
Yes.
What are you out of your mind? You were hunted for like a year.
When De Niro was on the bottom of the car, all I kept thinking of was, all right, kids, who wants to drive through the cactus patch?
Yeah. I mean, I liked how he got out from under the car and like that lady just sees him and she just looks at him and he just looks at her like he's like, chill. Man, chill. I'll kill you. And she knows it. She's like, this guy will kill me. I'm not
yeah.
say anything.
She ain't no dummy.
Yeah.
All right. On the boat, when he's lighting that cigar and Juliette Lewis just pulls out the lighter fluid and sprays on him, that's awesome.
That's great stuff. Yeah. Great stuff.
I thought he was dead there. And when he comes back, I was like, all right, this is still pretty cool. But that was so sick when she just burns him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's awesome that they brought the cigars into it.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have to do that. If they never, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like the fact that they brought something that he clearly enjoys and it made him just be burnt to a crisp, because the rest of the time he's on screen, you see the burns.
Right. And like you see throughout the entire movie, he's pretty much 100% in control. Like even when he gets jumped by the three hitmen, he uses that to his advantage and like sues Nick Nolte and like gets him fucking disbarred.
Yeah.
Like ruins his career. He's ruining every aspect of his life. Like one by one. So like even then he's in control, and it's when he finally gets the family where he wants them to like complete his master plan where he just like violates his family in front of him. That's where he kind of lets his guard down and he lights the cigar, and that's when Juliette Lewis fucking burns the shit out of him.
Right.
Great stuff.
Loved it.
Yeah. Also horrifying shit.
Yeah. Real
Genuinely.
scary.
Yeah. Genuinely terrifying.
What'd you think of De Niro flirting with Laurie? Because when she tells him a joke and he just starts laughing, and then she says the punchline and he goes, well, that's even funnier.
Yeah. Laurie's the racquetball girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That was scary too, because he's coming off as a charming regular guy there.
Yeah.
And that's fucking, again, terrifying.
Yeah. And then he bites off a chunk of her face.
He sure is.
Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsrevue@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music, by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it.
On a serious note,
okay.
I think this movie does make a great statement regarding how victims of assault are treated.
I agree.
Because throughout the movie, she constantly says that, even Laurie here says, like, I don't want to report it because I know how people are going to talk to me.
Right. They're going to talk to me. They're going to talk about me. And like, I'm just going to be held up. This is going to be a part of my life for forever. Like, let me just move on. And also, fuck you, because you were supposed to meet me there.
Yeah. But then even earlier, they make no bones about it that De Niro treated his original victim very poorly, because he's like, yeah, I withheld that she was promiscuous, but like, you should have seen what he did to the girl.
Right. And that's another thing, like, promiscuity shouldn't be like, they weren't sexually assaulted. They get around.
Yeah, God will judge you for the promiscuity.
But like, I like how he makes like a righteous stand in that moment. Off screen years ago, because now he's a piece of shit. So like, as a younger man, he was a better man, I guess.
Listen, people cheat. I don't think that makes him a bad guy.
Well, like infidelity versus sexual assault, like, it's like, let's all agree sexual assault is way worse.
Oh, absolutely. Way worse. That's why it's like, yeah, he's a complicated character, which is something you don't really see in movies that much anymore.
He's just like not a great husband and clearly not a great dad. Because like, to jump back to where De Niro seduces the daughter, afterwards, Nick Nolte's talking to Juliette Lewis. He's like, did he touch you? Like, did he say it? And she was like smiling. He's like, don't smile. What happened? And then she's smiling again. And then he like attacks her.
Yeah, he puts his hand over her mouth and she's like, don't fucking smile.
In a way, that's proving De Niro correct. Like, if you would just sit down and talk to her, like, and tell like, hey, this guy is just going to tell you a whole bunch of stuff that you want to hear. He's manipulating you, but instead he's just like, don't do that, don't don't do that. It's like with the marijuana, like even like De Niro said. So like in that instance, Nick Nolte is proving him right.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like a parent can tell their 15-year-old they're not allowed to smoke weed.
Sure, but
That's just my personal opinion, Andy. If you're out there giving 15-year-olds weed, I mean, that's you.
listen, I make money.
Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh.
But like it's just again the lack of communication in that family.
Right.
And how he's preying on them because he knows who they are and how they speak to each other and their past. It's very good. This is a very good movie.
I agree. I agree. You know, it was a really cool shot.
What's that?
When De Niro is sitting on the wall and the fireworks are behind him. I think that looked really cool.
It did. You know, that's a VFX shot.
Yeah, wasn't it? I thought I just figured it was what's it called? Oh, it was blue screen. I thought it was what's the other one called? Not blue screen. There was what they did before green screen and blue screen. Backlighting. Is that what it's called?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a film boy, so I don't really know.
Me neither. I just when I was doing my trivia, I seen that it's the first use, one of the first uses of blue screen that Marty Scorsese did.
Yeah, I thought it looked really cool.
It did.
It looked
I agree.
really good. Nolte asks if his daughter can't, she can't miss 2 weeks of summer school. Dude, summer school is like 5 weeks long.
Yeah.
You can't miss 2 weeks.
You ever been to summer school?
Twice.
I did once, and the one time they were like, you cannot miss one day. And like people raise their hand, they're like, nope, let me explain. Funerals, still no. Family emergencies, still no. If you miss one day, you fail. That was my experience. Yeah, that was my experience, though.
No, that was not my experience. I mean, it wasn't that strict. It was like, listen, you get like one absence.
Yeah, I saw one kid. He missed the day. They killed him.
They took him behind the gym and put 2 in the back of his head.
2 in the back of his head and one in the head of his penis.
Oof.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right.
I pray they did the 2 in the back of the head first.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Jessica Lange seems to be turned on by the threat of violence or the idea of violence at one point.
When is that?
They're like talking at one point, and she just like starts like smiling and shit. She's like, "Ooh."
I did like how she was very quick to just like slap the shit out of Nick Nolte.
Yeah.
Like even when he's like so spooked that he can't sleep, and like where that great shot where he opens his eyes and like everything's in like photo negative, and he sees Cady right there, and then he like rubs his eyes and it goes back to normal. And he's not there, and then he wakes up Jessica Lange, and Jessica Lange's before she even opens her eyes, she's like, like it's fucking great. Loved it. Because she's just like, at this point, she's like, I fucking hate you.
Yeah, she's done. She's over it.
Yeah.
When De Niro speaks to Jessica Lange for the first time at the house, and then Juliette Lewis comes out and he just speeds off. He's definitely going to jerk off, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to crank that slog.
That was also, what I read was Jessica Lange, her character wasn't supposed to meet him until the boat, and she was like, I think they should meet before. So they put that scene in, and that's a good scene. I liked how she was like not really taking any shit from him, and then as soon as the daughter comes out, she's like, get back.
You don't get a scene with. Oh wait, they've already had a scene. Never mind.
Yeah,
you've had your scene.
I don't know if that was before or after. Can't remember.
I don't. I genuinely don't know. The moron at the airline falls for De Niro's trick.
Yes.
She's like, all right.
Yeah. And because he's such a good manipulator, he's just like, look at me, I'm all banged up,
yeah.
That was my impression of De Niro, but from The Irishman.
That's very good. Very good.
That was all he did in the Irish. I gotta tell you, I don't know. He was great in that though.
Yeah.
Check out that episode.
There's a lot of weird Southern pride in this movie.
Yeah,
Like
bumper
Confederate
stickers.
pride.
Yeah, yeah, it's all over. And I forget who says it at the end. I think no, it's the PI. I forget what he says. He said some crazy Southern shit,
Yeah.
and it was like, all right, relax.
Yeah. I was like, all right, guys, this doesn't need to be part of the movie.
You're also the dumbest guy in this movie.
Well, it makes sense then.
Yeah.
You know what was great in this movie? De Niro's
What's that?
outfits.
Yeah.
Dude had some cool clothes.
Well, he would be your idol, wouldn't he, Robbie?
Yeah. As an actor, he's a great actor.
No, as a character.
Max Cady?
Max Cady, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Robbie's top influences: Max Cady and Travis Bickle.
Very good. Very good. Wouldn't that just mean I would kill myself?
I don't know. Travis Bickle didn't really kill himself.
Yeah, but he killed a guy who was a pedophile.
Yeah, but I feel like his intentions were pretty clear.
Travis Bickle would kill Max Cady.
Yeah, it's true. I feel like Max Cady would kill Travis Bickle though.
They would definitely fight.
I feel like I don't know. I feel
Inside
like Max
you
Cady
are two wolves. One is Max Cady. One is Travis Bickle.
I feel like Max Cady would definitely get the upper hand. He just seems like a more formidable.
I have no idea. I don't really care. This seems like a really incel argument to have, actually.
Well, it's perfect for us.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I think the editing and everything is like really, really well done for the first 2/3 of this movie. And again, like the action is real janky to me. And just kind of, I thought it just kind of petered out at the end, even though it's like all action. It's just like, I don't know. I was like, all right, I get it. Then they're going to kill him. Like, just do it already. Good movie up until the last part.
I love De Niro's death when he just starts speaking in tongues.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he drowns.
Then he's dead, presumably.
Good movie.
Good movie. Yeah. He drowns presumably.
Yeah, that's what I don't know if he's dead or not. Sure.
No.
Shortle Bortle.
Yep. Also, what are you doing cheating on Jessica Lange?
I don't know, man. He seemed like a sex addict.
All right.
I don't know.
What I'm saying is Jessica Lange's a beautiful lady.
Oh, great. Now you're a misogynist. Great. Awesome.
I feel like I use the right terms. You know, beautiful lady. Is that?
But you know, just judging a woman by her looks, Andy, is that all you care about?
She's also a great actress. Horrible. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know anything else about her. I don't know anything else about her, Robbie.
That's fair. I really like this, though. I have nothing else to say.
Me neither. I thought this was very good, especially.
Oh, I didn't understand the ending with the eyes. I didn't get that.
What do you mean?
At the end, they just flashed some eyes on the screen, like at the end of the very end.
I think it's just because they started the movie with that. I think it's just a little bookend.
I didn't get it.
I don't know.
I'm stupid, I guess.
You and me both, brethren. Got any questions?
I was gonna go to Letterboxd first. You want to do questions first?
Oh yeah, do Letterboxd. I always forget.
Yeah, I do too. That's why, like, I remembered. I go, let's do some Letterboxd. How do I? Let me do a. Okay, I would give this 4 stars. If I'm being honest,
I agree. 4 stars is good.
Oh, that was so easy. The Royds Revue official review for Cape Fear is 4 stars. Amazing.
If this movie landed on its feet, meaning they didn't kind of like shit on the ending, in my opinion, this would be maybe 5 stars. I don't know.
Okay.
Really good. Really, really good.
I have 3 questions.
I have 1.
All right, I'll go first.
Okay.
Questions. What was it like seeing De Niro play you in a movie, Andy?
Very good. Very good. I put all that behind me, Robbie. I made it out of the river.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and I got plastic surgery to fix the burns.
Oh, you fooled me.
Yeah, it took skin from my ass.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because you look like a butt face.
In typical fashion, Robbie makes fun of burn victims.
Yeah, well, you just got burned there. Oh, man, I'm roasting and toasting you. Oh, man.
He's roasted and toasted, everybody.
Oh,
all right.
Man.
Questions. Why is she applying lipstick after coitus, but before going to bed? That her being Jessica Lange after they have Nick Nolte and her have sex.
Thank you for clarifying. I don't know. Maybe she's also cheating and like she doesn't get hers really from him, like he's quick or something. So she just like sneaks off in the night.
Maybe.
Questions. Why did Lang need to open all the curtains to see De Niro?
It's a good question.
Like she just kept going. It was like you saw him the first time. He's there.
Yeah.
Questions. Do you think Max Cady had a real list of names of students? Or do you think he just had a random list of names that he just wrote down?
It's probably the second thing, because like I don't think he'd need that. How would she know? You know?
Yeah, it would just be even more terrifying.
Yes, it would. That's true. Real spook fest on
Spooky.
This. Boy, am I spooked out of my fucking capris October.
I'm so scared I come down the skirt. October. I have trivia.
There's a lot to unload there. Why did you come? Why are you wearing a skirt? And why? That's pretty much it.
And why do I have trivia?
Yeah.
Because I have 6 trivia.
Wow, I have 5, maybe? No, I also have 6.
Oh, my word. All right. You want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Go for it.
Which 2 comic book characters were on the wall
of
his cell? Is it Black Bolt, Captain Marvel, the Punisher, or Mr. Miracle?
I'm going to say 1 is the Punisher.
Incorrect.
Okay, Black Bolt?
Yes.
All right, so Black Bolt and what are the other 2? Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel and Mr. Miracle.
I'm going to say Black Bolt and Mr. Miracle.
No, Mr. Miracle is DC.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did you say Marvel characters or comic book characters?
Well, if they're together.
Oh, I thought they were 2 separate posters.
No, it's just the 2 characters. They're running together.
Well, I goofed.
It's all right. Captain Marvel and Black Bolt.
Okay.
It's Captain Marvel. It's the space guy.
Very good.
Yeah.
What part of De Niro's lighter blinks in the movie theater? The crotch, the head, the nipples, the eyes.
The nipples.
It is the nipples.
Yeah, I remember because I cummed.
Oh boy.
No.
Oh.
All right, what is the name of the boat that gets absolutely decimated? Is it the Seafarer, the Breezy Baby, the Siren, or Moana?
Let me ask you a question first. What's the name of Nick Nolte's boat? Ariel, Aurora, Jasmine, or Moana?
I'm going to go with the Breezy Baby.
That's Moana.
Ah, it's Moana.
Yeah, Moanis.
Nice.
The Moanis Canal.
I think it's actually Mona. Steven Spielberg was originally going to direct this, but traded with Scorsese to direct which movie? Is it Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Hook, or An American Tail, Fievel Goes West?
Hook.
It is not Hook. So originally Scorsese was going to direct this movie.
Jurassic Park.
Answer the trivia. No, it is not Jurassic Park. So you have Schindler's List and American Tail, Feifel Goes West.
American Tail, Feifel Goes West.
No, it's Schindler's List.
That's mortifying. That would have been a horrible, horrible choice.
Yeah, and Scorsese had Schindler's List, and Spielberg had Cape Fear, and they were just like, we should probably switch, right? So they switched.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why this is under Amblin, which is Spielberg's production company.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Max Cady goes to jail in 1977. What month did he go to jail? July, August, September, October.
July.
It is July.
Hey, look at me. Who did Robert De Niro call to try and convince them to play Sam Bowen, Nick Nolte's role? Did he call Jeff Bridges, Harrison Ford, Ed Harris, or Nick Nolte himself?
Nick Nolte himself.
Incorrect.
Harrison Ford.
Yes. Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah,
I feel like he would have done pretty well in this.
Probably.
Yeah.
What subject does De Niro tell Juliette Lewis he teaches? This should be easy. Do you want me to give you options?
Drama.
It is drama.
Yeah.
Drummer.
Drammer. Did Mike pick any of that up?
Nope.
I squealed like a fucking pig for no reason.
Yep. How's your throat feeling?
I said not great after that. I said drummer. I barely know her.
I knew what you said.
Oh, okay.
I knew where it was going because I heard drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think
Yeah,
everyone
you know
put
me.
it together. I think when people are driving or at work, they all of that went, I barely know her.
They all said it. It's even better. I figured they just wrapped their car around a fucking tree like this fucking guy again. I'd rather die. All right. Which note on the piano is not working because your boy pulled the wire out? Is it a C, D, A, or F?
Is it a D?
It is not a D.
Is it an F?
It is not an F.
Is it an A?
It is an A.
Ah, third time's the charm, baby.
Yeah.
It's like a USB.
Yep.
When De Niro offers Lewis a joint, he sings a song to her. Which artist does he sing? Frank Sinatra, Donovan, Tommy James and the Shondells, Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas.
Damn. The third one.
Yes! He sings
Hell
I
yeah.
Think We're Alone Now by Tommy James and the Shondells. Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. All right. What year did the original Cape Fear come out? 1959, 1962, 1964, 1967.
1962.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Very good. Very, very good. Hey, what does De Niro say he could teach if he were in California? Earthquake preparedness, drama, religious studies, philosophy.
Earthquake preparedness.
Yeah, I think you got every one of my questions right.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, okay, well, I guess I'm just not good enough.
Okay, here he goes.
Yes, I'm
Robbie.
just not, I'm not, I guess I'll never be good enough for anyone ever
Oh
again.
my goodness.
But you know what I did do after I watched this movie?
Let me guess. Let me guess.
Okay, go ahead, guess.
You stalked a family.
Let's not talk about that.
Okay.
Do you know what else I did?
Okay. I actually don't want to know now. Did you write a song?
I wrote a song, my guy.
Yo, same.
I wrote a song, my guy, when I do my brage.
Yo,
I'm
same.
stalling because it's downloading on the iCloud and it's taking a minute. So both our songs are right now.
iCloud. I barely know her.
Very good.
Thanks.
Very,
Bet you
very
didn't
good.
see that
was
one
very
coming.
good. I didn't actually, because I don't know why you would even say it.
Yeah,
It was so
well,
heinous.
Speaking of heinous, here's my anus. Showing Rob my
Congratulations.
butt.
Yes, you are. Yep, you are. You should wipe better.
Nah, dude, that's a myth.
Okay. You know what? Do I have anything to flip so we can get this a rolling now? I do have something I can flip.
Flip that shit then, Robbie.
One day I'll bring a pick with me back in here, and I'll have a pick to flip. But here's a thing to flip. Do you want heads or tails?
I want heads.
It's heads. You want to go first or second?
I am the greatest man of all time. I'll go.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I'll go first because I got kind of a spook fest song.
Oh, excuse me. Spook fest song.
Yeah, I went with a real spooky kind of vibe because, well, number one, my throat was, kind of lame. So I did like a deeper kind of thing, which turns out is not easy. Singing deep is not easy. But yeah, it's my song is called 14 Years, and it's
about the age of the girls you date.
Robbie, you are a scoundrel.
Yep, I am. I'm a wascally wabbit.
All right. My name is Andy, and the song I wrote is 14 Years.
I spent 14 years with the low, with stuff the low. I became more than a man. Your job, so mighty, so secure, so easy. Your house, so inviting, so secure, so unearned. I see your wife, your family's not so tight. There's cracks from years of trust broken by you. Your kid, 16, isn't that my thing? They scold, won't let you grow, can't be yourself with them. I'll take everything from you as you did me. I'll take your family, 'cause you had to do the right thing. 14 years I spent 14 years with the low, with stuff the low, where I became more than a man.
So that's my song. It's called 14 Years, parentheses, Spook Daddy.
I dig that a lot. I really like the vibe of that. You're right. It's very, very mysterious.
Oh,
Imagine it being played in Red Dead Redemption.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the voice, but I've been playing it a lot, and just like sitting there and like when you're like doing a miss, or like when you're hiding out. You ever do when you're playing it and you're approaching another gang's hideout?
Yeah.
And the music gets like really intense, and there's like an acoustic guitar. That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah. We're gonna become Mago. We're gonna go to Cady. We're gonna become Mago.
There you go.
You know,
You're
I
all
just
right, boy.
you have to. You have to. You know.
You got to do it.
Tell us about your song, Robbie.
All right. It sounds nothing like that.
Okay.
I did my song from the perspective of Max Cady, just like you did.
Okay.
But in this, he's really talking to Nick Nolte's character. My song is called "Remember Your Oath."
Okay. It's pretty easy to sing from his perspective, isn't it, Bobby?
Yeah, yeah, pretty easy. I mean, he's the main character of the movie, so
Hmm.
it does
Hmm.
make it pretty easy.
You also see eye to eye with him, right?
Who Nick Nolte?
No, Robbie. Max Cady.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
certain things
Okay. Okay.
like lawyers took an oath. I believe in that, and they should remember their oath. And this is the song I wrote. It's called "Remember Your Oath."
Very good.
That was my song called "Remember Your Oath."
I like it.
Thank
Rock and
you.
roll.
Rock and roll. Yeah, I did something I haven't done before, and I really tried to focus on doing a harmony throughout the song.
Yeah, it was good. I like that.
Thank you. I went for some pretty high notes there, and I think they came out all right.
I agree.
But yeah, we're really kind of focusing on Max Cady and his just problems, justified or not, with Nick Nolte.
Yeah. I also caught the line about the rake.
Yeah.
Very good.
I also kept waiting for him to sing an opera, so I was very confused. Yeah, I had a good time with that. What'd you think of the three-part harmony they're on? Did you notice that? Did that come through?
Yeah, I mean I heard the song, so I definitely caught. I didn't pick up on a three. Which part did you have a three-part harmony?
On the speak in tongues line. The three-part.
Oh,
I don't know if you caught that. I don't know. I was proud of it, so I wanted to point it out.
yeah. No, I'll listen to it again.
That's part of the reason
Sure.
we do. Oh, you want to play it again? Sure, no problem. All right,
All
guys.
right,
Here's
here
my
we go.
song again. No. Uh but yeah, I wanted to make it dark, so I did it in D minor.
Same.
Yeah, because I also have a minor D.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I also did mine in drop diggity D. I forgot to say that because I know that you love when I say that.
I do. I'm getting into
Yeah.
it now because I'm a
Yeah.
little pain pig. Oink oink. I'm a pain make me squeal, Andy.
I don't like this anymore.
He can't. He's done.
Good Lord. Okay. All right. I'm all right. I'm okay.
No one's listening anymore.
Yeah.
They are out after that one.
I'm a little pain pig. Make me squeal. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, what do we got going on next week, Robbie? On Boy, am I about to shit my pants from fear-ctober.
Very good. We're doing Scream 2.
Hey.
And Mark Ponte is going to be joining us again.
Nice.
Yeah.
We did Scream 1 last. I'm spooked out of my George Ctober. Check that one out.
Yeah. And then and that was 2 bangers. So look for potentially 3 bangers on this next one.
Wow.
Bangers and slangers.
Bangers and slangers.
Bangers and mash?
Huh. That's a different thing entirely.
It is.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
it's just word association. That's half the podcast.
That's more than half the podcast.
That's a solid 80%.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is where you can find our music. You go to Spotify, you go to Apple Music, you go to Deezer, and you type in the Royds. And you go.
It's just the way you said Deezer.
Oh, okay. You type in the Royds. We got 2 albums of a Christmas song, and then you go to theroyds.bandcamp.com, and you check out all these podcast songs we got. This is episode 70 something.
75.
75. That's 1,000 songs.
That's 150 songs.
150. Huh. That was close.
Close. Very close.
Yeah. Either way, it's a lot of songs. Check that out. Again, theroyds.bandcamp.com. Subscribe to our YouTube and all that.
Yes.
Robbie, take the socials.
Will do. Instagram, X, Threads, TikTok, YouTube, The Royds Band.
Wow.
And send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com.
Yeah. Also, leave a 5-star review everywhere. Tell your friends. Word of mouth.
Very good. But yeah, send us an email. You can request an episode. Let us know what you think about us.
Yeah, request a movie for us to review and write songs about. And request this.
Andy does cock ratings.
Yeah.
But you don't understand. He's not rating how it looks. He's rating the picture. So it's going to be XXX, XXX. Like, these are all X-rated photos.
You should not. These are not safe for work.
Yeah.
On account of them being a penis.
Yes. No, I said cock. They're chicken pictures.
Oh, well, that's safe for work then.
Yeah.
But the chicken's flashing you his little cock.
Yeah, his little chicken dick.
Yeah.
His dickin'.
Yeah. Yeah, word of mouse, but also word of Klaus. So German friend.
Good. Yeah. Hello. The word of the day is papers. Could you tell I didn't know if I should say it or not as I said it?
No, I didn't. I'm honestly lost on whatever you just fucking said.
Here's my perfect German.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Well, next week is Scream 2. Check that shit out.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Klaus.